Welcome to Toolverse, your #1 source for AI-powered tools, smart automations, and clever software that can save you time and scale your income. Let's talk about something most entrepreneurs, creators, and high performers struggle with: capturing and organizing their thoughts. Your brain is overflowing with ideas, to-dos, goals, half-finished plans, podcast takeaways, YouTube notes, voice memos, and random flashes of insight. And if you don't have a system to hold it all, it leaks. You forget important stuff. You misplace creative breakthroughs. You get overwhelmed just looking at your Notes app. This is where today's tool comes in. And it's not just another note-taking app. It's called Reflect. And it's one of the smartest AI-driven thinking tools on the internet right now. Because this isn't just about storing your thoughts. It's about building your second brain and actually finding and using what you capture. Let's break it down. Reflect is an AI-augmented note-taking app, but calling it that barely scratches the surface. It's built with bi-directional linking, fast organization, and integrated AI that works behind the scenes to help you remember what matters and build connections between ideas automatically. In other words, Reflect doesn't just help you take notes. It helps you think. Here's how it works. When you open Reflect, you're met with a clean, minimal interface. No clutter, no folders, no friction. You just start writing. You can jot down a thought, paste in a quote, summarize a podcast, or outline your next YouTube script. As you write, Reflect links what you're writing to anything else in your system that's related. Mention a person? It tags their page. Mention a project? It connects that automatically. Mention a past meeting or a recurring goal? It brings that context in too. And because it's bi-directional, every note you take creates a link to other related ideas. Not just chronologically, but conceptually. So over time, you start to build a real network of knowledge. One where ideas live, breathe, and build off each other. Not just sit in isolated files you never open again. But here's where Reflect becomes next level. It has AI woven directly into your daily note-taking. You can highlight a paragraph and ask for a summary. You can ask Reflect to generate action items from your journal entry. You can ask it to resurface a forgotten idea from 3 months ago. And it will bring you a list of notes related to your current focus. This is huge, because in most apps, you forget what you captured. You write something brilliant and never see it again. But Reflect actively reminds you. It brings old ideas back to the surface at the right time. Kind of like having an executive assistant who knows your entire thought history and taps you on the shoulder when something's relevant. Now let's talk daily workflows. Reflect has a daily note system that lets you start each day with a fresh page, similar to tools like Roam or Logsec. But it also integrates with your calendar, so you can attach notes to meetings, journal after events, or prepare thoughts ahead of a coaching call or podcast guest appearance. You also get contact linking. So if you're taking notes from a call with a client, Reflect links that note directly to the person, automatically. And the next time you meet with them, you can pull up everything you've ever discussed, instantly. No more scrambling to remember what you promised. No more rewatching Zoom recordings. No more lost context. Now let's talk integrations. Reflect syncs with your calendar. It supports backlinking across your entire graph of notes. It has a blazing fast command palette and keyboard shortcuts. And it has native support for capturing bookmarks, articles, or saved web content, all from your browser or phone. The mobile experience is super clean, which makes Reflect way easier to use on the go than most power user apps like Notion or Obsidian. You can voice dictate a note, highlight a sentence, and create a task with due dates in just a few taps. So even if you're out hiking or in the car, your ideas don't slip away. Now, let's talk use cases. If you're a creator, Reflect becomes your content vault. Every script idea, caption, outline, and inspiration goes into the system. And as you keep writing, those ideas connect. You stop duplicating work. You start building long-form content that builds off your short form. You repurpose smarter, you create faster. If you're a business owner or coach, Reflect becomes your client memory. Every call note, every conversation, every promise, stored and easy to reference. You build deeper relationships and create more value just by having better recall. If you're into personal development, Reflect becomes your journal, habit tracker, and mindset reflection system all in one. You can analyze how your thoughts evolve, how your routines shift, and where your energy is going. It's like Google for your brain, and you own the data. Speaking of data, Reflect is fully encrypted, stored locally and in the cloud, and offers end-to-end privacy. Unlike tools that scan and sell your information, Reflect is designed for deep thinking, not algorithm training. Now let's talk pricing. Reflect offers a 14-day free trial, with premium plans starting at a monthly or annual subscription. And when you consider what it replaces, note apps, task apps, journaling apps, read-it-later apps, calendar notes, and even some CRM features, it's a no-brainer. Most users say that Reflect replaces 3 to 5 apps they used before. and actually gets used more. Because it's simple, fast, elegant, and built to evolve with you. You're not just building notes. You're building a second brain. And it's not just about remembering more. It's about thinking better. So if you've been feeling scattered, if your ideas are all over the place, if you're tired of writing stuff down and never seeing it again, try Reflect. Let it organize your mind. Let it surface the patterns. Let it become the brain behind your business, your content, your goals, and your life. Subscribe to Toolverse for daily breakdowns of next-level tools like this one, and discover how to unlock speed, clarity, and creative power using the smartest software on the internet. We'll see you in the next one.